Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of a coffee I received in the subscription box, Kaffebox subscription box, and it is Fuglen or Fuglen coffee roasters, Augustin Trujillo Colombian coffee beans, and really nice colourful design on the front of the pack there. Kaffebox logo, and I think this is the logo for Fuglen coffee roasters. On the front of the pack, it's got the producer is Augustin Trujillo, the municipality is Tarquihuela, the varietal is Catora and Variedad Colombia. The process is washed. The flavours are red plum, coca and orange blossom, and this was roasted in Oslo on the 24th of October 2018, and I received it pretty soon after that date. So as always with these coffee subscription services, they get the coffee out really fast and really fresh to you. This was a 250 gram bag, and nice resealable bag. As I say, these are the type of bags that I like to keep me coffee in, otherwise I'll keep them in tins. Nothing else on the bag apart from Dutch Coffee Pack, which must be the producer of the bag. So that is it for the pack. They did send me an extra little card with a bit of information on with regard to the coffee. So the featured coffee for this must be the November Kaffebox that I received, and it is repeating most of the information that has been read out before, and it's surprisingly it was harvested on the December 2017. So from harvest to being sent out, it's almost a year, which is surprising really, but the only time you need to worry about the date is after it's been roasted. Really, that is when it will start going stale, so no worries about anything. The date there, the altitude 1,900 meters above sea level, and they're roasted by Fuglen coffee roasters, and there's contact information for them there, and I will add links in the description below for Kaffebox and Fuglen coffee roasters for anyone who is interested. It is actually a Norwegian subscription box, this one, but they do ship worldwide. And there we go, there is all the information on the card. So we take a look at the beans. Really nice quality beans. These, well, I normally say they're quite uniform in size, but these are really taking it to ridiculous levels. Every bean looks exactly the same to me. A really nice light roast. The aroma is floral and fruity, but it's quite subtle. The aroma wise, this coffee, when I first opened the bag, I thought creamy and chocolatey, and it's got an underlying spiciness, and the more I smelt this coffee, the more I could pick up a really noticeable sort of peppery hint to the aroma, which isn't really mentioned in any of the taste notes, but I was really picking up a really sort of pepperiness with this coffee. So quick look at the ground coffee. Really light orangey look to this coffee, and as I mentioned, when it's ground it really sort of amplifies that spicy hint that I mentioned. It almost reminded me of a sort of curry smell, but a really interesting aroma to this coffee. Taste wise, it's fantastically fruity and sweet. It's quite atypical Colombian coffee, but it's got a real quality and vibrancy about it. It's got a slight spiciness, it's slightly acidic, There's no bitterness. It's quite a strong coffee, but has a really clean sort of crunchy apple, clean sort of finish to this coffee. It's very sweet, so I needed no sugar with this, and it's got, as I mentioned before, a real creaminess about it too. As I mentioned, it's quite a typical tasting Colombian coffee, but I really enjoyed drinking it and found it quite Moorish, this coffee. I have reviewed a lot of Colombian coffees in my time, and I would definitely put this in my top 5, and it's easily recommended as it's quality through and through, this coffee, and it scores a 4.25 out of 5. I can't quite put my finger on it, but this coffee is unusual as it's quite full bodied, but has a nice clean fresh feel in the mouth and finish, which is not a normal combination, as most full bodied coffees have a sort of heavy lingering aftertaste usually. So I really enjoyed this coffee, and I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried it. Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.